Paul Milliken's theme song, isn't it? Plain and simple?
Yeah, okay.
I think it is. All right, the music, the style, and the energy of the 1950s in Nashville are back thanks to an exciting world premiere production at the Alliance Theater.
Troubadour opens tonight and features all new songs from a guy who knows a little thing or two about Nashville. Good day. Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live at the Alliance Theater this morning. And Paul, you caught up with the Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter behind this music?
I sure did.
Oh, Lord.
I sure did, little lady. And aren't you a pretty one back there in the studio? You know that Nashville legend you were just talking about? That's me, right here, Guitar Paul. Not you, Buck Lanford. You know, we're writing a few songs about you, Buck Lanford, and maybe in the commercial break I'll send you some text messages to tell you what the lyrics are, because I probably can't say them on TV right now. Yeah, we're on stage right now at the Alliance Theater, and you guys are the first ones to see the set of Troubadour, the world premiere new production here at Alliance Theater. And this really isn't a traditional musical. It's a romantic comedy with music because it takes place in Nashville in 1951. And to write music that sounds like it could have come from Nashville in the 1950s, well, you got to get a guy with lots of talent who knows country music. And that's where Sugarland superstar Kristian Bush comes in. Check this out.
Want my ice cream, trade you for your lollipop.
Inspiration can strike anywhere, at any time. Just ask Atlanta playwright Janece Shaffer, who found it while checking out a costume exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame.
And it was like very snoozer, like white shirts, black pants, white shirt, string tie. And then there was this moment that exploded with color. And I was like, I want to know what happened in that moment, that it went from church wear to performance wear.
Shaffer's idea was to write a play about 1950s Nashville with maybe just a few songs thrown in.
And then enter Kristian Bush, who was so stinking good that it was like, no, why would you have 4 songs where you can have 8 and then you could have 12, right?
Kristian Bush is one half of the Grammy-winning superstar duo Sugarland and wrote more than a dozen new songs for what became Troubadour. Bush says time traveling back to the dawn of country music as we know it has forever altered his own future.
Normally I would write for my partner in Sugarland, Jennifer, or I would write for a country singer or even pop. You know, I have a bunch of pop and rock singles that I write for people. But I had never written with someone I hadn't met. So the challenge was really sitting with the playwright, with Janece, and asking her the questions as if she was the person I was writing for. So that was curious.
It's smooth and oh so sweet. I can put a little cherry on top.
You write the songs, you've got the script, you cast it, and then you start seeing it brought to life. What is that like for you as songwriter to watch the story come alive?
It's fascinating. I think it has forever changed the way that I make music. My newest single comes out the day that Troubadour opens.
Wow. So that's a big day.
So I'm in the thick of why you write a song and what that song is supposed to do, how it would matter. Why these songs matter to these characters in Troubadour is exactly the same as why the song that's about to come out for me matters to me right now. It's you get to know about my life, about the day I wrote that song. And that contains part.
All right, now we've moved from the radio station around the corner here to homemade barbecue. So check this out. The actual set here on stage rotates around. It's on one giant wheel. It's really cool. So you'll see certain scenes and then the whole set rotates, and you've got the barbecue over here. So this is the area where we thought it would be most appropriate for me to write my debut single called Burger Breath, inspired by somebody that I have a little feud with. So if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to writing that. We'll have more from Troubadour and Alliance Theater coming up in the next hour.
Paul?
Burger breath. Yeah, Buck.
Why don't you try tilting down the front of that cap just a little bit, or your cowboy hat just a little bit. Just tilt it down just a little bit.
I need the viewers to see the face. This is the money maker, okay?
Okay.
Guitar Milliken's got a money maker.
Guitar Milliken.
Plain and
Burger
simple.
breath.
Loving live
Thanks,
and
Paul.